Alright, hello everybody. Today we're going to be watching the Blitz Premier Cup, which is an EU community-based tournament set up by, in part by Wild Ones Helper. It's got the backing of a Rolling Storm as well as some other respected Clan Wars members from the EU server. So it's also got a pretty sizable prize pool of about 2,000 euros. So winning team is going to get 60% of that from what I have seen, which means each player will be taking home about 120 euros for this tournament. Now, it's not nearly as long as the wargaming ones, so it's actually pretty good. So it has attracted a lot of the top 8 teams from EU, actually. We've got Vale, Karna. Let me check the rest of them. 5 out of the top 8 teams that were on EU are playing in this community-based tournament. We're only missing, I believe, EG, Turks, and Imor. So we have Aqua, Karna, Sanity, Vale, and APA. Those are going to be the top, or some of the top teams from EU. So this tournament is no joke, and we're going to be fortunate enough to watch this set of games. Although I think there's something going wrong here. I think Rekkum might not have enough players or something. The grace period is just about up, though. But I think either way, they have to ready up. So, even if they go in with the players short, I think they have to play anyways. But it looks like each team has 7 now. We haven't been assigned to spectators yet, though. There we go. Oops. Alright. Black Goldville, these are going to be best of 5 matches as well. So first team to 3 wins is going to take home the match point. We've got Black Goldville first map of the day today. We are going to be watching Rekkum versus Dinos facing off again. Or not again. We got Panpigula in the Vickers Light, going to be spotting the crossing. Might spot the Vickers of Makgosti, but actually doesn't get him spotted. Vickers' view range is very good, actually. As you can see here, the E5s spotted from basically all the way across the map, spotted them as they crossed this channel here. As we can see as well, we've got E5s from Rekkum going to be holding A passively. The Vickers Light of Makgosti has gotten onto the C cap, so Dinos are going to have the early cap lead. Now, it's going to be up to Rekkum to make a move. They've got double crons set up in positions where they can reset the B cap. At least one of them. You see Barney Stinson in there. Able to get resets on a good portion of the VCAP. Not the whole thing, but most of it. Dino's actually taking a Foch 155 as well as a 50B. Haven't seen a Foch played in a very long time, but it can do some good damage, especially with the mobility that it has. It can support the Vickers at least a little bit. And I think that's what it is there in the strategy, as well as the fact that, again, the mobility is very good, so it can rotate. And on this map, rotations are very common for them to be very long. Like, you'd seen some teams sometimes going from this side of the map all the way to the other corner. And being able to do that quickly is certainly a plus. Now, interestingly enough, as you can see here, one of those big rotations is going on. Rekkum was basically in the caves area of the A cap. They're going to be rotating their E5s all the way around here. Now, they're taking a very long route, not because they have to, but if they want to stay unspotted, they will have to be forced to make that choice. A lot of teams put a tank over here just to get some spots off on anything that crosses. And as you can see here, not a whole lot is going on. Dinos is ready to either make a defense on the A cap should anything come that way, or just push into the cap. As you can see, Dinos now gets the information that there's a heavy tank speed boosting towards the C cap, so Dinos is going to make a rotation here. It looks like they're just going to be defending for now. We've got Pan in the C cap, going to be taking it with wrong Heinz. Verchetti is also on the B cap as well, taking it in the Kranvan. I don't think anything can reset him there from the Dinos team, so Dinos is going to have to make a rotation. But look at this, the Vickers and the Foch are going super aggressive on this cap, and they have very little support. They're getting some shots from those E5s, but it's going to be a tough shot. The Vickers take so much damage as he went into there, and I don't think he's getting out of here. The Kran might have the pickup, but no, he's able to get away. Verchetti now going to be pressured out by those E5s. Flytix, Pencil Case, and Plugi. Meanwhile, the Foch is trying to survive as long as he can, but he's got some E5, Vickers and an E5 pushing behind him. Max Verstappen is on a clip reload, so there's nothing he's going to be able to do about it, and he's going to be in hot water himself very soon. Wrong Child going to be pushing with Pan Pigula and Pan Pochong on Max Verstappen, and look at that 1578 combo into the 50B. He is out of the game. Just like that, Rekkum now has 2 caps as well as some kills to their name. This is looking pretty good for them. However, they've got some low HP targets on their team. Pan Krul and Pan Pigula can get knocked down pretty soon. Criminal going for the kill shot with Plugi Vugi, going for Pan Pochong. And Pigula goes down. Meanwhile, Flytix goes down as well. But at this point, Dinos just doesn't have the HP to pull this game back. Pluggy Vuggy is about to go down as well, but not before he picks up a good kill on Krul. Barney Stinson, tries to sneak a shot into the Vickers as he's hold down, but the Vickers able to get a good shot into him. Pencil Case putting in a shot as well. Good HE there. Makes him about a one-shot for the Vickers. However, the Vickers really can't poke here, and Pencil Case is now taking the brunt of the hits there. Picks up the kill on Barney Stinson, but the caps are just way in the favor of Rekkum. And again, Dinos just don't have the guns or the HP to bring this game back. Mak Ghosty knows that there's nothing he can do. Puts a shot in before he goes down. Rekkum winning the game not only in the caps but also on kills. Well played there by both teams, although Dinos weren't able to rotate their tanks quick enough to get good fire support into their basically on the C cap there. Now, I thought it was interesting how the Foch and the Vickers pushed in pretty isolated, especially when they knew that Rekkum had a lot of tanks on the C cap. They didn't spot them all, however, it was probably going to be the play there. If you spot one heavy tank going towards the C cap, a lot of the time it's going to be a full push going that way. That's just what happens a lot of the time on this map here. Some French in the chat. I think they're saying something about it's like in our house everybody has been banned. Can't remember my French that well. But chez nous presque tout le monde a ban. The whole world has been banned? Alright. Anyways, Black Goldva again, 2 spawns. They're gonna switch spawns this time. Dino's gonna be taking 2 E5s, double crons. Oh, that's 3 E5s, double crons, a T22 medium, and an AMX50B. Rekkum is going to be sticking with 3 E5s, an IS4, a Vickers Light, and a T22. So they've got some good mobility with the Vickers Light and the T22. Dinos has a single T22, but they're not gonna be taking a Vickers. Interestingly enough, I see a lot of teams run Vickers on this map, particularly because you can get some pretty good information on if a team is going towards the C cap very early on, just by pushing a tank right above the B cap. But Dinos is not going to be taking a Vickers, instead just taking a T22 for some fire support. Now, that's not to say that you can't win without a Vickers Light. Pan Pigula are going to be taking the spotting bush here. As you can see, Plugi Vugi in the Kran has already been spotted. Same as Pencil Case, almost gets shot by Rong Heinstrol. And Plugi Vugi is taking some shots from Wrong Child. There's some other shots going in as well, but as you can see here, Dinos is mostly playing towards the A cap. They've left Plugi and Pencil Case to get some resets on the B cap. As you can see, kind of like what Rekkum did last game, just leaving him all the way back here where he can stay hold down and get resets on a lot of the cap there. Pencil Case takes a shot there. It looked like Versetti hit him. Might have been HE while he was hold down, and it looks like that is going to be the case. Dinos now has some tanks spotted on the A cap, so Rekkum is going to be a little bit pressured on their spawn area. However, look at Wrong Turn and his position here. He actually has not been spotted, supporting Barney Stinson pretty close. And he's actually going to be taking this spot over here all the way in the corner of the map, and this position is just so hard to deal with. As soon as he's over here, you can see he's hold down, he's got a bush. And look at all this ground that any team would have to cover. Like, Dinos would have to push up on all of this terrain here. And all of that is in the open for these tanks by these buildings. But Wrong Child is getting pressured out. Max Verstappen with a pretty good shot all the way across the map. I believe Pencil Case and Plugi also put a shot into him. Wrong Child is still bleeding in that E5, and that's going to be pretty good damage for Dinos since they are going to have to push. Rekkum, as you can see, have both the B and the C cap. Vanasaur is actually going to be rotating out with a speed boost along with Flytix. So Rekkum are now going to be expecting some sort of a play from the other side. Again, Dino's pretty intelligent not to make that push on this side because of the position that Wrong Turn is in. But now both teams find themselves in the need to rotate. As you can see, Wrong Turn is going to be relinquishing that position there and just rotating back over to where they feel that Dinos are going to push. And you can see here, Panpigula was chilling on the C cap, just getting some passive spotting in there and some light defense. Ghosty takes a shot as he comes across, gets some information on the C cap, but takes some damage in return. And look at this, Dinos is now actually rotated back over. Wrong Child is no longer in the position in the corner, so look at this, Dinos is actually going to be taking this opportunity to push on Pan Krul. Taking a lot of damage. 2 crons are going to be clipping out 1224. That combo is going to keep going, and the fire to make it all worse for him goes down very quickly. You've got triple cap Dinos on the B cap. Wrong Turn and Wrong Child won't be able to reset that. They take the B cap. They're taking the C cap as well. There is some action going on the other side. Ghosty takes a lot of damage, but Panpigula is pretty low as well. Doesn't get a shot off before he dies. Max Verstappen now on the clip reload, though. Gonna be in a little bit of trouble, but he might do some good damage before he goes down. Rekkum find themselves lower on HP, but they're bringing it back a little bit. Dinos finds themselves in a 3 versus 2 here. Versetti about to go down. Goes down to Flytix. Plugi Vugi about to go down. Oh, wow, what a combo there. Wrong Child goes down before he's able to pick up Plugi Vugi, and that was a huge pickup for the Dinos team, although they've got basically control of all 3 caps at this point. And Max Verstappen just died, though. But as soon as wrong turn goes down, this game is over for Rekkum. And he might not even go down before the caps tick up. Yeah, look at that. Ploogie Voogie also picks up a good kill on Panpigula. The game is still going because tanks are still going down. But that won't change the fact that Dinos picks up game number 2. Dinos actually caught Rekkum rotating back to sort of respond to the rotation that they'd seen. Maybe it's intentional that those Dinos tanks got spotted speed boosting away the E5s. Now, as you can see there, Dinos, because they got spotted rotating, Rekkum moved their tanks around to try to prepare for a push on the other side. However, the position that wrong, I can't remember if it was turn, I believe it was wrong turn, was in the corner. That position basically like makes any sort of push on the, I believe it's the south spawn, makes it just absolutely, yeah, it looks like it is the south spawn. Makes it just so much harder for any team to push over there. And it's just like a huge annoyance if you try to do that. But as soon, again, Dino's tanks got spotted making the rotation away from there. Whatever tank, the E5 that was in the corner actually moved out of that position. So Dino's kind of feinted that rotation, came back and pushed it without that tank in the corner. Now, at the same time, they were actually getting pretty good bleeds in as well on the supporting E5 that was closer to the town, so that made their push a lot easier. And the fact that they started making some push towards the seaside basically gave them an opening on the B cap, so Dinos with a pretty good push there, able to pick up game number 2 versus Rekkum after losing game 1 on the same map. Next map is going to be Winter Malinovka. And we've got a pretty good assortment of tanks here. Dinos are going to be taking, might be 2 E5s, a 215B, a pretty nice tank there. Although it is difficult to use in competitive gameplay because it is soft. But if you can get that gun to work, it's going to do very well for you. A TVP as well. Double crons and a mouse. Rekkum is going to be taking 4 E5s, a Vickers, a cron, and a T22. So, a lot of E5s, able to play pretty easily together. Not a whole lot of concern for like different speeds or timing and that kind of thing when you've got a lot of the same tank. But it will be interesting to see how the TVP fares against both the Vickers and the T22. There's not a whole lot you can do against that when you're a single clipper. Unless they're playing him as some sort of like, kind of like a spearhead. Where if he does get pushed, he gets some support and he's able to get a clip out onto anything that pushes him. But we'll see here. Panpigula taking a position here in the Vickers. I'm not sure where he's going. It looks like he might just be going for, yeah. He's taking this bush here so he can spot across to see how many Dinos tanks are going over towards the A side, and he's got some very valuable information there. 2 crons have been spotted going over that way, so Rekkum knows that they can get straight onto the C and the B cap possibly. Without taking a whole lot of damage. And look at this, actually Rekkum is pushing those E5s across. Ploogie Voogie is spotted in the mouse, but he is not going to be able to do a whole lot against those double E5s should they get onto the cap. Good shot there into the cheek of the mouse by the T22. And look at this, Rekkum is taking 2 caps. Dinos is only taking 1. Dinos did try to get a blind reset into the B cap there. Let's see if those E5s can make it out of that position there. Ploogie Voogie with a good shot. No, I think it was Vanasaur actually. Oh yeah, those E5s are taking so much damage from the mid there. Those Krans, along with an E5 and the TVP in the back. Oh man, that's 2 tanks basically out of the fight now. And look at that, Venusaur in the 2 and 5B is far back out of the fight, but he's getting his gun into the game, so gonna be in a good position actually. Rekkum didn't push, actually rotated back, and look at this, Pan Krul is still taking so much damage. Barney Stinson is stuck in the middle there. Venusaur might be able to get some crossfire in pretty soon. He's gonna have the support of the TVP as well, so oh look at this, Pan is taking some more hits there, might go down pretty soon, down to 382. He's a one shot for a 122 and he goes down. Wrong child though, gonna be pressuring the 215B. However, the 215B does have the consumable, but he's not going to be getting much support from the TVP for a little bit. Ploogie Boogie has pushed into the B cap, so there's going to be some plays over here. As we saw earlier, Rekkum had rotated back to their spawn, but Dinos has made the play there. Pan Pigula taking a lot of damage, down to a one-shot. Max Verstappen might have the kill there, but it's going to be 1 versus 2 here. Oh, good shot from Flytix to pick up that the Vickers, and now the T-22 is getting worked on. There were some kills on the other side. The 215B did go down, but at this point, Dinos just have such an HP advantage as well as a gun advantage for the time being. Heinz Troll was able to pick up one of the E5s, but he's pretty much out of the fight here. Versetti goes down in the Kranvan. Wrong Child is going to be next. 1 versus 2. Big HE shell there from Pencil Case. Flytix with a shot into him. Maybe? There we go. Makosti getting onto the C cap, just taking control of all the caps here. Entirely unnecessary, but might as well pick up the cap as well. And Wrong Turn goes down in the E5. Dinos with an extremely solid punish on the B capture. That right there basically won them the game. Rekkum were able to make a very aggressive play for both caps, both the B and the C cap, but there was nothing they could do to pull those E5s out of the cap. So when it came down to a team fight that Dinos took, it was all in their favor there. Rekkum weren't able to punish them back for it. The Krans poking the mid were just completely safe there, hold down. And Dinos made their shots count on the mid there, making the rest of the game fairly simple for them. At the same time, Rekkum tried to rotate back through their spawn. It took them a little bit too long. They weren't able to support the E5s in mid, and they still went down on that other side. So they basically had 2 guns out of the game out at the start. Those 2 E5s at the middle were completely stranded once they took the B cap. Didn't have a lot of options in terms of rotations. In any case, Winter Malinovka again. Spawns have been swapped. Dino's going to be taking 2 E5s, triple Krons this time, a mouse and a 2 and 5B. Rekkum's going to be taking triple E5s, 2 mice, a Vickers Light, and a T-22. So the 2 mice from Rekkum, looks like they're going to be playing a B and a C cap strat again. However, that actually might not be the case. I've seen teams take double mice and play the A side, and it looks like they're going to be doing that. They might just push the mice as a distraction towards the mid here. Panpigula getting some information in the Vickers Light, driving straight for this bush. Mock Ghosty has been spotted, and he's actually very alone here. He's getting a little bit of support from the E5 and the 2 and 5B, but yeah, here we go. Dino's now going to be pushing their tanks forwards. Pan Krul has been spotted in the mouse in the middle. Versetti as well. This is going to be an interesting fight here. Oh man, Wrong Turn takes so much damage as he crosses, gets tracked as well, and blocks his teammates because of it. Not a whole lot you can do there. But that was definitely not the best trade they've got position somewhat, but they're going to have to make their guns work in this corner fight there. There's a lot of fighting going on. I'm just going to have to focus on one of them here. Maybe you can get a better view here. Wrong turn, getting focused out here. He pushed aggressive even though he did not have the HP. Barney Stinson and Wrong Child know that they're going to be next, but they need to get their guns in the game here. Wrong Turn still alive. Might be able to get one more shot off before he goes down. Criminal going to be blocking for Mock Ghosty. Mock Ghosty just about gone. Wrong Turn just about is gone as well. Panpigula, and it looks like this fight is just going to go to Dinos again. Rekkum with the mice just don't really have the DPM to pull this game back, but maybe it is too soon. No, they've only got 3 guns left. It looks like the HPs are fairly even. However, basically half of the team's hit points is in for Shetty, in that mouse there. So it's very deceiving to just look at the HPs. Criminal looks like he might have the kill shot on Barney Stinson, and that's going to seal the deal. Flytix does go down to Pankrul before... Pankrul is still not dead. Versetti picks up a kill, but Pan gets picked up by Max Verstappen. And now it's just 1 versus 4 again. Dinos with the aggressive play, speed boosting E5 into the mouse there. Doesn't die to ram damage, survives on 9 HP. And that's going to be another game to Dinos. And that's going to be the final game to Dinos, actually, I think. Unless I'm wrong and this stage isn't best of 5. Let me check real quick. Okay, I was wrong. Then it's not best of 5. Give me a second. Let me make sure. So the pre-qualies were best of 5. Group stage is going to be best of 7. So that's my mistake. There is going to be at least one more map played. Should Rekkum bring it back here, we'll go to a tiebreaker, but they're going to need 2 wins on Normandy. Dinos, pretty good with their pushes, it seemed. Although they have been very good at their early bleeds, actually, now that I think about it. Both of those Winter Malanovka games were won because they were able to get some really good damage in at the beginning of the game on tanks that were a little bit exposed. So basically, Dinos won the corner fight at the beginning of the game when they nuked wrong target. I think wrong turn. No, wrong turn as he crossed. One of those E5s got hammered as he crossed. So Dinos were able to capitalize on that and picked up the win. Dino's going to be taking double TVP of 215B, 2 E5s, and 2 Krans. So I'm very interested to see where they put those TVPs. Rekkum's going to be taking 3 E5s, 3 Krans, and a Vickers Light. Now, TVPs might struggle a little bit on this map. Especially if Rekkum are able to keep their angles down. Especially with the 3 Krans and the 3 E5s that they have. It shouldn't be a huge issue to do. TVP is definitely going to be best in a push. The gun handling isn't the greatest for a medium. But they've got basically the 2nd largest clip potential at tier 10 for the time being. Only behind the 4005. And slightly ahead of the the 50B and the T57. But again, the gun handling and the penetration means that they're gonna be better in a flank, or just pushing forwards where they can basically get the sides of tanks at a pretty close range. So that might be a little bit difficult to do on this map again, especially if Rekkum work out their angles well. There's a roster switch going in for Rekkum. But the game should be starting soon. I think. What is going on? Okay. There we go. I think everything's set now. There. All right. Yeah. No, it is. I 100% understand the difficulty in this because you can't see their whole name here. So these might as well be the same person if you're looking at just the names in the training room. But anyways, Normandy, we've got some TVP action coming up. Let's see if Dinos can make those thingies work. Now let's see where those TVPs are going. At the beginning of the game, it looks like they're just going to be trying to get a clip in to some unsuspecting heavy tanks here. Maybe they can catch the E5 or maybe even the Vickers. That would be a huge pickup. Looks like they're just going to go for the E5. Ooh, Heinztroll shoots. And this is going to be a good opportunity for those TVPs to potentially get their clip in. However, they're going to be playing it safe for the time being. Clippers' HPs are very valuable. If you lose some, it severely hampers your abilities to make trades later on. So they're going to be playing that safe. Heffalump is down pretty low. Oh, but the TVP gets nailed as he crosses into the spot, although he is safe for the time being and pretty far away from danger. Oh, this might not be the play here. Dinos could get counter pushed by those E5s and the Krans in the middle there. Although, look at this. Criminal has already taken a really good position there. Wrong color, though, and Pan, Krul are going to be chasing him down, but it looks like Dinos are going to be taking this fight. Rekkum don't know which way to turn. It looks like they're turning back up, but this is going to be a very difficult fight for them to win. They've got the HP advantage for the time being, but they've lost 2 guns now, and that gun disadvantage is going to be showing its head pretty soon. We've got Mac Ghosty with the TVP coming in with Floogie Voogie. We've got some clips coming in. The 215B is getting focused out, though, and that is a good pickup for Rekkum to cut down the DPM to potentially bring this game back. Poogie Voogie. Oh, look at that. The TVP gets nuked as he tries to pull out and might go down to Wrong Child. Oh, but Wrong Child might go down first. No, he picks up the kill. And that's going to be a good pickup again. Heffalump is now getting focused out. Looks like Rekkum are bringing this game back. Dinos picked one up, but lost another. It's going to be 3 versus 3 here for the time being. Max Verstappen is out in the open, and it looks like Pan Krul is pushing straight in for that TVP to get this gun out of the game. That's going to be a good play there for him. The TVP of Mac Ghosty not going to be able to get the support he needs to do anything at this point, although he might be able to get away for the time being. If he is able to sneak away, that's going to be huge, but no, it looks like he's just going to go. Oh! Bot shot by Pan Krul. Maybe this is the chance for Ghosty to get out, but no, he's just going to be playing Ring Around the Rosie with his Kron, and he's going to get picked up now. Max Verstappen and Lightning McQueen, though, were able to pick up a good kill earlier. Wrong color about to go down, it looks like, to Lightning McQueen. Good pickup with HE there, and while it looked like Rekkum were bringing it back, it looks like Dinos are going to be picking up the game here. Pan Krul needs to pick up the kill on Lightning McQueen, but Max Verstappen is just going to take the opportunity to load all 3 shells. Oh no, he's just going to go for the 2 here. Pan Krul trying to stay alive as long as he can and get as much damage out as possible to try to clutch up the game, but Lightning McQueen now boosting forwards. Pan Pan trying to cut off Lightning McQueen from shooting him, and it looks like he gets a good bounce there. He has used the other... Oh! What? Lightning McQueen shot HE! He might get picked up here. But no, Prawn Cruel is just going for the HP on the Kran. Ooh, down to 405 HP. He's got the consumable still. Lightning McQueen won't be able to roll high enough to pick up the kill. Oh, this consumable is gonna be coming in clutch here. Max Verstappen might have the kill with the HE, and look at that. There it is. Oh, wow. Prawn Cruel almost brought that back 1 versus 2. But Dinos pick up the final win that they needed on Normandy. And that's going to be game over. Dinos winning that set of matches versus Rekkum. I think it's a little bit unclear to some teams. Wrong. Who was that? If only 2 wrongs made a right. But overall, pretty exciting gameplay there. Some pretty good pushes from both teams. Dinos were just able to come out on top. It looks like their focus fire was a little bit better. But well played to both teams. Alright, let's see. We've got the 50B here. And I think I'll be playing a little bit of this tank. Next matches should be happening in about 20 minutes, it looks like. Let me just check to make sure that I'm not wrong, because that would be pretty sad to miss some games. Let's see. Alright, yeah, the next games are happening in about 20 minutes. So we've got a little bit of time until those. And we're going to be watching Vale versus Karna. So those are going to be 2 top 8 teams going at it. That should be pretty good to see. Now, I've actually been enjoying Dino's gameplay so far. I do like their lineups. I don't think anything like that would fly in North America, but they're making it work, and it is pretty good to see. Alright, so let's, yeah, we can just get into some games here. First game, we get Vineyards. Let's see. Ooh. We got a 183 Progetto 62 AVK Jagdpanzer, no, Jagdtiger ST1E100. Now the team has actually gone the other way, so I'm not gonna go go crazy and go over that way, but this should be fine. We can maybe get some information here. PTA does some good spotting there. Poke up a little bit high. It looked like he got tracked for a little bit. Can't tell if I'm proxied or not. I might be proxy spotted. It looks like it's Sheridan. Oh, look at that. Unfortunate there. Ooh. Quite unfortunate, but that's not a huge deal. Because now, with that information that the Sheridan has got, and the bleeds on the Progetto, we're able to make some plays on this encounter cap. Not necessarily yet, but the option is open, and it looks like I'm going to be taking it now. Get the track shot there. Try to keep him tracked so he can't get away, and pick up the kill with the... Nope. That works too. I'll just go for the clip here. I don't really want to poke. How the heck do I clip? The C button is the repair kit, for whatever reason. And that's normally the clip button. ST1 takes a shot, so we know we have an opening there. We'll help these guys out with the Progetto though, since it looks like they're struggling. And we don't want a Progetto, an angry Progetto on us, so... I'm gonna have to figure out how to clip properly. Not for the time being, I'm gonna have to pretend to be bad and just shoot like that. VK is doing a good job of taking the hits here. The E100 is turned, although we'll go for this Yag Tiger. E100 looks like he might poke up for us. Nope, we're good. We'll go for the VK for now since he is alone. And even if we don't get some shots into the VK, we can get some cross shots into these guys here. Oh, VK's over there. Yeah, we're just gonna take this option then. We can pick up 2 maybe. Normally I'd probably go for damage farming, but and just the E100, but it's not a big deal. We can just chill here for now. We've got the E100 available. Nothing is really gonna chew him out, but after we clip this guy, we can go on for the tanks in the town. Oh, he's turning to me. Just turn so he doesn't HE me. It looks like he's still going for the HE though. No, I'm not sure what he was doing. That's fine though. Except it kind of makes up a one-shot for the E1, or the 183. But he's not looking this way. E100 looks like he's trying to get a shot into me. Normally, again, I'd go for the damage farm on the 183, but this is fine. Might as well secure the game. That was a terrible shot for me. I saw that it could bounce, but I still shot it anyways. There's a 183 spotted. He might take a shot at something. The VK. There we go. So that's gonna be an opportunity for us to pick up some damage unless he gets nuked by something. We can just chill here. He's gonna try to get a bounce, but we're not bouncing. YouTube is not receiving... Oh, okay, what's going on here? Well, that's weird. I think that's YouTube's fault. Doesn't look like my encoder's having an issue. Whatever. I didn't really notice the ping that much. Seems to be fine. So that's pretty cool. Oh, we still got 15 minutes left, so we can play another game. Which team am I streaming next? It's gonna be Veil versus Karna, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Veil versus Karna. That's gonna be, again, in about 15 minutes, a little bit less. I didn't figure out how to clip this game, but so I guess we're gonna be sticking with the shooting it into the sky or the ground. That doesn't seem to be a huge issue. I don't think 50B really runs out of shells that much. It'd be an issue if I wanted to clip with 2 shells, because then I'd be wasting 6 seconds, but overall, not too bad. What they have? They only have 1 medium, and it's a... like any medium versus a 50B is gonna be a losing battle. Just because you've got so much clip, if you track them twice, they can't get to you, which means you're cutting their DPM, and they're already basically losing on DPM. Because you've got about as much HP as a medium, or not, you've got way more HP. You've got about as much DPM as a medium, but again, like 2 or 3 shots more of HP than they do. I'd go for the 50M, but actually, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. He's gonna be pressuring our Conway. Yeah, he's looking for the shot there, but he's pretty overextended. If we get some track shots into him, he's gonna be donezo. Yeah, he's definitely not paying attention. Conway actually picks him up. Nice shot, Conway. Lost a lot of HP though, unfortunately. Alright. We can actually maybe chill here for a while, but it'd be better to get shots off from where the Conway is, I think. I'm just using a speed boost, because why not? We're spotted here, though. Oh, there's a 268 there. He's getting punished for that. Maybe get a shot into the ammo. There we go. I'm gonna be pushing over to this position here. We get some clearer shots on the E5. Maybe. Oh, the E5 got away, but there's another pretty healthy E5 over here. And since we came... Oh, and a Yag. Ooh. Nice. And lose any HP for that. Nice. I love the physics in this game. We'll go for the track shot so he can't turn, even if he wants to. Engine crit. Alright then. Wonder where the other E5 is. We can just chill here as we clip. Although, actually, no, we should move in. Oh, there's the other E5. I don't need APCR, so might as well not. How dare you kill my driver? We can come behind the E5, although it looks like he is intent on losing his HP. I might just go in front. Oh god, why is this traverse so bad? Dang, I hadn't realized that cruise skills make such a huge difference in terms of traverse. Here, chill out my guys, I got this. Hello? No, let me go. I should have just gone behind, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna be a traffic jam here, and if the Jag dies there, and then the... Excuse me. Sorry, Jag. Let me get past you. Alright, there we go. I should have just gone around. That was a terrible shot for me. Oh, is he gonna drop down? Yes, he is. That's fine, I guess. Here. There we go. I can't shoot. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm drowning. There we go. But yeah, wow. I hadn't realized that the traverse cruise skill made such a huge difference. When I play 50B, the traverse is not an issue. At least on my account, but dang. Join new week for these. Oh, destroy 6 enemy tanks. Nice. Oh, day of premium. Pretty juicy. We've got some containers to open as well. Let's see what we get here. Crew XP's boosters. I haven't played the SU in a long time. Let's play this. I don't think it's a very good tank though. No. Actually no. Never mind. I'm not playing this. I don't have one of these on my account. Let's play this. Combine these thingies. Why not? Well, let's check the crew skills on this account. It's actually pretty bad. But yeah, see the traverse, clutch braking is 7% more traverse on any tank once you have it upgraded. As you see here in the bottom, but yeah. Yeah, again, I hadn't noticed that it made such a big difference. Like, these crew skills, smooth ride as well, decreases gun dispersion by 1% when firing on the move. That brings it like 7% up. And then smooth turret traverse, look at this, 14%. That's basically like a whole vertical stabilizer. Look at this, vertical stabilizer, 15% accuracy during tank and turret movement. So when you stack that with the vertical stabilizer, like, again, you can see how effective these crew skills are. I hadn't really noticed that much, but that's because I have all the crew skills in my account. Alrighty, let's see. I have this tank on the PC version, but I do not like it on that game. Now this gun is gonna be less punchy than on the other version as well. Oh, it's still not bad. 350 at tier 8. Not too shabby, especially when you're shooting at tier 7s. Now, I wonder what else they have up here. There's nothing. Alright then. I pulled out way too far, but I did not get punished for that. LTGB just bodied that guy, jeez. What is this? A Jane Panther in mid. What's he doing? I have no idea what is going on. Pantera says GG, we've lost. Oh, maybe. What is going on? I am so confused. No. That was a dumb shot. And I got spotted. Could be worse. I could be getting nuked right now. Oh no, the tiger's turning to me. I told you things could be worse. The tiger armor is actually pretty crazy nowadays. Like, this thing is a beast. Look at that. Well, I still pen him, but traded for that. No scoped him. Dang, this tank's armor is crazy. Just kidding. I don't know how I bounced. No, we're gonna take more shots. I'm playing like a bot right now, but it doesn't matter. Can I HE this guy? Nope. I'm bad. Maybe this is new player matchmaking. Not sure. Doesn't seem like it. Or it does seem like it, I mean. I hope it's not, though. Or I hope it is, I mean. What's his average in the 50B? I'm not sure. Let me check. Hmm. 50B. Oh, look at that. Almost 4K. 57 4K. Dang, whoever played this account is a god. Wow. Alright. 3 minutes until the next game, so we'll look for that training room. It should be up now. Oh, I don't want to buy the premium pass. Here we go. Premiere. We have Vale versus Karna. Just looking for the password now. Okay. Here we go. I got kicked out. Why you do this to me? Ugh. I keep getting kicked out. I don't think they read the chat. They changed the password? No, I tried to join the wrong room. What is going on in the chat here? How much camels you want for letting us win? There's some weird smack talk. Alright. Vale versus Karna. Blitz Premier Cup. This is going to be best of 7, not best of 5. For the group stage here. First map is going to be Fort Despair. Not as many super heavies I would expect. There's 2 mice though. So there are super heavies, but Vale is not going to be taking any unless you count the IS-4 as a super heavy, which for all intents and purposes it is. Anyways, Fort Despair, let us see here. 2 IS-4s. Alright, anyways, let's see. Karna with the double mice, 2 crons and 3 E5s, lots of heavies here. Fort Despair is going to be a traditionally pretty heavy map. Mediums are just a little bit riskier to play, especially because you can just turn around and like shoot anything that flanks. Most of the time, it's not going to be a huge issue to do so. Sheppy, Dinos, and Lauro is going to be crossing over towards the A corner. In those E5s, Karna puts a shot in towards him. Ventium as well. Nothing pending for the time being. Karna has made an aggressive play over towards the C side. Romeo Jones is going to be taking C with the Black Star in the mouse. Vale is not going to have any resets on that, so they're going to have to make some plays over on this side. However, as you can see here, Ventium and MMRs are set up in pretty safe positions here to reset anything here. Elysium, though, doesn't get spotted for whatever... That was weird. Ventium got spotted before Elysium did, but now that he is spotted, he is taking a lot of hits. As you can see here, the IS-4 is pushing up under this position here to make Ventium and MMRs kind of back off. This means that they won't be able to play this bush line anymore, as Elysium will be proxying that. Ventium would have to overpeak and he'd get punished for it by those double crons should he try to make a move there. Although it doesn't really matter. Ventium is pretty safe for the time being. Actually, Elysium might be able to get some shots into him. Doesn't look like it, though. Not from my experience. But it does open up the B cap for Vale to take, although Flankio might have some sort of reset shot. Oh my, if he hits this. I didn't even know this was a thing, but look at that. Imagine if he hit that, that would have been cool. But either way, Vale is able to take the B cap, so this is going to make the cap situation a little bit less worse for them. But they are still down on the cap, so they will have to pick up either a kill or neutralize the points being made by C. A cap is pretty much not an option, though, in most cases. Look how open it is in terms of, like, basically MMRs can just poke from this hold down position there and reset basically the whole cap. Like, I'm not sure why Wargaming put this cap here. It's, like, basically useless for most games. Well, maybe that is the point. I guess not all caps can be useful. Well, Blackstar might take some hits here, though. Interesting. He didn't get spotted until now. Shepi now pushing into the C cap. Lauro also taking it as well. Gets reset by the Blackstar with HE, although Karna won't be able to rotate back in time to reset it fully. Vale is looking like they're making a play here, since Karna has showed both of their crons pushing onto these E5s, and that's going to be a mismatch for them. Shappy taking some damage as he crosses over. Elysium going to be pushing forwards towards Flankio, trying to get some angles in on these Karna tanks. But look at this, 4 tanks on 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We've got 4-on-4 action here. Karna have the defensive positions. They have picked up the kill on Shepi. Ventium putting some shots into Dinos. Dinos getting focused out, but Karna is also going to lose MMRs. Ventium is next as well. He's behind this rock, but the great... I'm not saying that. And Elysium is going to be forcing Ventium out of this position, or just picking him up entirely. And look at that. He gets forced out and goes down to Ego. Kire is going to be taken out by Flankio, it looks like, although Dinos is also really low. Ramio looks like he might pick up the kill, and look at this, Lauro taking a lot of hits there. Gaseo, Jones, and Money were able to pick him up, but the Kranz DPM showing itself there. They took a really long time to pick up those 2 E5s. Meanwhile, they're losing a lot of tanks on this side here. Ramio getting focused out by Elysium and his buddy there again. Kire goes down, though, to Ramio, but Ramio's about to go down. Oh. The great with the quick scope picking him up there in the side. Flankio 1 versus 3 here, and he's just gonna get flanked there by those 2 IS-4s. Good shot there into the side of his turret, pinning him with heat. But as you can see here, Karna were able to take the B and the C cap back. So while Vale did push for the caps, they don't have it for the time being. And look at the cap points here. It's almost 800 points in favor of Karna. Only the IS-4 has HP at this point, and there's I'd say there's no way that Vale win this game. Gaseo Jones, though, is making an aggressive play here to pick up, or at least damage this IS-4 here. Maybe actually going for the shot on Elysium. Ego also taking some hits. Look, it does look like he's going for the kill here on Elysium and Ego. This will basically seal the deal here. Money. Oh, look at that double kill there. 1,000 points of cap in the favor of Vale. No, in the favor of Karna. What am I saying? Only 1 IS-4 left at the end. Karna were able to defend themselves against the Vale push. Although, they did lose a lot of tanks defending basically their spawn. They were able to take the B and the C cap and then basically box those Vale tanks away from them. The 3 tanks at the end there really didn't have any options for making any plays and bringing the game back. Karna picking up game 1 here. Fort Despair again. Of course, we're going to have spawns swapped. There's also some changes to the players here. Karna has readied up their lineup, though. They're going to be taking 2 IS4s, 2 crons, a single mouse this time, 2 E5s. Vale's going to be taking 4 IS4s, a mouse, and it looks like double crons. So each team is going to have a mouse in play here. However, Karna do have 2 E5s. Yeah, look at this. This lineup is basically the same here, except that Karna has 2 E5s while Vale has 2 IS4s. In place of those E5s, that is. Let's see if Vale do choose to play an aggressive strategy here. It looks like they might play it towards the C cap, or not towards the C cap, towards the A cap corner. Although it doesn't look like it actually. Let's see. Elysium gonna be playing for C. A lot of IS4s, which means they can play side scrapey there. Elysium is barreling towards the C cap, but there's a lot of Karna tanks going that way as well. Ramio Jones looks like he might have a reset shot if they try to cap here where Elysium is. Here we go. Oh, good shot from Elysium there, but he does take one in return. Look at this triple cap here, though. Elysium behind Shappy, or in front of Shappy, in front of Takei, but it's a little bit of a, some pushing there going on. Aeon is on the B cap, so Vale made a show of force on the C cap while also getting onto the B cap. Ventium is an interesting position there to reset. Gonna be punished by Kire, though. Although he's kind of safe now. Lauro looks like he's going for the clip on Ventium along with Kire. No damage coming in just yet, though. Look at this. Oh, MMRs is now the focus. But there's also a fight going on the C cap. This is going to be the smaller of the two fights, so I'll go focus on this one for now. Shappy gets knocked out there. Good focus fire there for Karna. Elysium taking some hits. Might go down to Flankio. Flankio's trying to block him as well from shooting at Ramio, who is going to be the focus for Vale. But, ooh, Elysium now takes the shot. Tatake might have the kill shot, though. Ooh, but bounces it. And Ramio survives for now. Elysium's gonna... Ooh, I said he was gonna go down, but Flankio bounces off the back of his turret somehow. Tatake... Oh, low rolls the kill on Ramio, and he gets picked up by him instead. Flankio now with the kill. But Vale have just lost most of their HP at this point. Ventium is still not even down yet. They were able to pick up the kill on MMRs, but Ventium is still pretty safe. I don't know how to read Russian. Well, I can read Russian, but it wouldn't mean anything to me. Wait, that means I can't read. Anyways, Gaseo, 1v1 against Aeon, but I think Karna are gonna shoot him as he crosses there. Yo, that's a lot of damage going into Aeon, although it doesn't really make a huge difference at this point. Karna have this game in the bag. Didis, final tank alive, and look at that focus fire. All the shots penning there. Mouse didn't get... Or might have bounced one, but it didn't look like it. Unfortunately for him, he went down fairly quickly. So game 2 going to Karna as well. Vale not able to pick up any games on Fort Despair, although Fort Despair is one of those maps where, in my opinion at least, you're either really good at it or you're gonna be struggling on it. Now, it might be true of most maps, but Fort Despair especially, in my opinion, if you get a bad deployment on Fort Despair, it's pretty difficult to make rotations if the enemy takes up strong positions. But a lot of the time, either way, it does come down to a sort like a push and then focus fire. So it comes down to which team is able to focus fire, get their tanks into the action without losing their own. At least on these sort of smaller maps. Rockfield, though, this is an interesting map. I'd say a lot of the middle area, at least on North America, is not often used, but what I've seen from other servers, the middle area is actually not the worst position to take up. I've seen some RU games where a lot of the tanks were actually down in the middle area, which I found kind of strange, but it seemed to make sense in terms of how their battles played out. Anyways, both teams have readied up their lineups. Karna is going to be taking 3 E5s, 2 Krans, an IS-4, and a Vickers Light. Vale will be taking 2 IS-4s, 2 Krans, 2 E5s, and a Vickers Light. I think that's basically the same lineup. Yeah, look at that. Well, basically the same lineup. Only difference is that Karna is going to be taking 3 E5s instead of 2 E5s and 2 IS-4s. But the Vickers Light of Karna is actually not going to be spotting the C area like I tend to see a lot on NA. It looks like they're going to be spotting the B lane here. Utte going to be spotting nothing actually. Elysium and Shapey made it there without getting spotted. Dinos was able to get there faster, so he's able to poke up. Meanwhile, the Vickers from Karna was not able to do the same. However, Shapey looks like he might be in trouble here. We've got Money poking on him in the mid, but Aeon might have some crossfire on him. Aeon, though, going towards the A-cap. Failware getting a good shot into Money across the map there. These Vale tanks, though, in the mid were able to take the B-cap, but it looks like they might get focused out here. Vale do have some support on them, though, and that's going to be crucial there. Gaseo can't put his clip into the back of them without trading with these 2 Krans. Ventium with a good shot into one of those crowns there. Ramio looks like he might get focused out by Elysium and Shapey, but they need to pen their shots to kind of neutralize the threat that Ramio poses. Oh, but look at that. MMR's now poking the middle area. These Vale tanks are a little bit exposed, but Karna doesn't want to overpeak to basically all of them there. Ventium's getting focused out in the E5. He's going to be speed boosting and using the reactive to try to get away from those guns, but he gets tracked as he gets out. Not going to be getting away from that. Shapey, though, goes down in the IS-4 and B, and so does Elysium, but Ramio takes so many hits for that. He might go down pretty soon to Aeon, or maybe to Failware. Failware pushing across for positioning on Money, maybe. Kire looks like he's going for the kill, but bounces it. Ramio also doesn't pen his shot, but Failware able to pick up the kill on Ramio. At this point, though, the game seemed to be pretty close, but Vale is now bleeding all their HP out. And Kire goes down in the Kran. Gasio might go down here, but not before Lauro goes down. And it's just going to be 3 on 6 now. 3 on 5, I can't count. Failware goes down, though, and that's going to seal the deal again. Karna with another win against Vale. This time on Rockfield. Aeon trying to survive as long as he can with Dinos. Maybe they can clutch up, right? Ooh, unfortunate shot there for Aeon. Hits the dirt. Not good RNG there. Dinos trying to get away, but Money looks like he might have the kill. Ooh, he had some pretty fancy driving there. Made it a little bit difficult for Money to get the shot, and actually Gaseo picks up the game, killing or the shot there instead of Money. But so far, Karna have swept Vale 0-3. It wouldn't be fair to say Vale are out of it just yet, though. I have seen everything in my day. A reverse sweep is uncommon, but it is definitely a possibility. But that would mean Vale would have to not only pick up this game, but 3 more in a row. So it's goes without saying that it's going to be quite difficult for them. Alright. Karna has readied up their lineup. They have been prepared since game 1. They've got 3 E5s, 2 Krans, an IS-4, and a Vickers Light. Vale has readied up 2 E5s and an IS-4 so far, though I think they're making some roster swaps here. And Vale are going to be readying up 3 E5s, 2 Crons, and 2 IS4s. Again, pretty similar lineups here. The only difference is going to be one tank. Again, Karna are going to be taking a Vickers Light instead of an IS4 that Vale has. And the Vickers Light is going to prove useful for information. Again, normally you see a lot of times that on NA, Vickers Light will take a spotting run over here to spot tanks going over for the C side, but on EU, it seems like the norm is to spot the A side and try to spot any tanks coming in through ditch, or maybe crossing over that way. But Vale has been spotted here. A lot of tanks here. Ego, Kire, Aeon, Failware have all been spotted. Vale with an aggressive play onto the C cap. Karna won't be able to do a whole lot. MMRs pokes to get a reset shell or just some damage into Aeon, but not going to be forcing them off the cap at all. Elysium now pushing forward with Laudo, and it looks like Karna are outgunned on this cap here. MMRs might go down pretty quick, but he is bouncing some shots here. Oh, but look at this. Ego has bled so much HP, and Karna actually pick up the first kill, but not that much time passed until Vale was able to pick up a counter kill. But look at that. Aeon takes so much damage as he crosses down, and he is down to 1 shot of HP. Goes down to Money in the Kron, and Money is opening up the angle here. Good play here by him. Vale has a few of their tanks here boxed in. Money is able to be getting some crossfire here, and look at that Failware 1400 combo there. The focus fire by Karna is absolutely insane. Ventium finally goes down, but Laudo has bled a lot of HP. Vale just aren't winning in the trades here. They've picked up 2 guns, and they're about to lose another, but they might pick up a kill on Ramio. This game is a little bit close so far. Nope. Never mind. They just don't have the HP at this point. Vale don't have the HP. Karna can just push in with their healthy tanks and pick up the win. So Vale with an aggressive play on the C cap did not work out for them though. Flankio still alive, and he was one of the only 2 tanks that was on this side here that remained. But the E5s, a lot of the time, I'd say that a lot of the time players would just back up away from the push that was happening though over there. But instead they push forward and basically drag these 2 IS4s out of the game. Meanwhile, Karna bled a lot of HP to basically crossfire that oh no, Vale bled a lot of HP to the crossfire that Karna had set up on that middle area there. So Karna winning that game with good angles and superb focus fire. So Karna with 0-4 victory, and that's going to be a match set point to him, or to them. Well played to both teams. Vale didn't make themselves, I guess, an easy win. The score's a little bit deceptive in terms of that. I think the teams were about evenly matched, in my opinion at least. Although, Karna just ended up eking out the win each time. It definitely wasn't, like, again, it wasn't as bad as the sweep as it looks like. 0-4. The matches themselves were not completely sweeps in any case, so although Vale played well, they weren't able to pick up any wins, unfortunately for them. So, that's going to be the second fixture of today over. We saw 2 matchups, Dinos versus Rekkum, in which Dinos won, and then Karna versus Vale, in which Karna won. So I'm going to check the results here for the rest of them. BPS won against APA. Karna also beat Aqua. So it looks like Karna has 2 points to their name. Vale beat HSOP in the first fixture there. So So Vale's gonna have 1 point in the round robin. Karna's gonna have 2 though. I'm interested to see how BPS is doing. But anyways, that's going to be the last game that is going to be streamed tonight. So, I think I'll end the stream there. I hope you're enjoying these games. As much as I am, this EU gameplay is pretty cool to watch. Quite different approaches from what I've seen on North America for some of the maps. And some of the lineups as well. Like double TVPs and even triple TVPs in some cases. Pretty cool to see those sorts of things work when they do. But anyways, thank you all for watching and tuning in. I think the next set of matches are actually tomorrow, so I'll see you then.